Hey everybody, it's B Diz the Rockstar, part of SuperObvious. In this video, we're talking about a bunch of features and news for GTA 6. Let's go.
It's a disaster!
Got the drugs? You don't want me to come with a gun in your face?
Holy fuck!
Give up the money.
Ryder, not this again.
Want me to fuck you up in the ass? Can a low come up in your crib? Man, fuck you.
And life at risk!
The first and major thing we're going to be talking about is the delay. We went from thinking we were going to get a legit trailer towards the end of October or any day now to maybe not even getting a trailer until this time next year in 2024. Because now, the game may not come out until 2025. There are some issues with the PC version of the game, so it's possible that GTA 6 on PC will have a delay and be released after the console versions.
Damn.
This is very concerning because 6 is already like the most anticipated game ever, and you already know when the game eventually finally comes out, whenever it does, gamers will be in a race to upload all the spoilers, ruining any details, twists, special locations, features, and endings, or anything else that isn't legit known at the time of the game's release. And it sucks, because until you have the game, you pretty much have to isolate yourself from all social media, because if you go on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, and of course YouTube, the spoilers in the title descriptions and thumbnail will be the first thing that pops up. And it's even worse because there are certain YouTubers or gamers that have a big enough following and reputation and get full access to games weeks or months before the rest of the general public. So they can legit show the whole game before everyone else even gets a chance to play it. It's like cheating and feels unfair for those channels that are still trying to get to the next level but don't stand a chance for channels that already have millions of subs and get the game a month before everyone else does. With most content, it's like a race to who can put out the videos with all the exclusives info and details first. So it's like a lot of the smaller channels compared to the already popular established ones don't stand a chance at all. I'm almost done with my rant. I know it won't happen, but I feel like these super big channels that already have millions of subs shouldn't get early access to the games. I get they do it for sponsors, but your channel is already super big. You should do your GTA 6 videos after that first or second big wave of the game has already happened, giving the smaller channels that are really trying to get some views and exposure helping them out, especially if they work hard like myself and upload all the time. Big channels already get a huge amount of views anyway, so just give the smaller channels a chance. It's really not a hard ask at all when you already have been getting paid from your content, probably for years, and making a living from it. I feel like it's a way for these huge successful channels to give back and see other people who are creative and work hard get a chance. I'm sure a lot of you know what I'm talking about, and it sucks. Anyways, gameplay is going to be from around 80 hours or so, depending on how fast you run through the game, like how GTA 5 was, to GTA 6 having around 500 hours or more of gameplay just at the release. There will be around 100 main story missions. That's not even including all the DLC stuff that we will be constantly getting as time goes. I'm very excited that there is so much gameplay time for GTA 6. The traffic system will be a lot more crazy. Depending on where you are in the city during a certain time of the day or night, traffic could get super ugly, like dead stop traffic to where you can't drive in the streets nowhere unless you're driving over sidewalks or through alleyways. And with the realistic cop system, bad driving could lead to a wanted level, which will only escalate as time goes if you resist being pulled over. Also, causing destruction of property or hurting people will only add to how serious things are when the cops are after you. I talked about this in a previous video, and being able to go to other areas outside of Vice City, including Georgia, out of the country at places like Cuba, Italy, and other locations for certain missions is still happening. Being able to go to places like Los Santos and Liberty City is still something being talked about. There was always the talk that Rockstar was going to make a game where it combines all the locations from all the games into the biggest map in a GTA game, or the biggest map in a game ever. This may have been something that was planned initially, but it's been said Rockstar made the GTA game scale of the game smaller for the initial release. But that doesn't mean it still can't happen, as DLCs will have more and more areas of the game available as time goes, with more weapons, characters, features, and missions. So with the whole 30 frames per second, the game will still run in 4K, so it's going to still have a very amazing visual presentation, but won't have frame rates dropping if there is a bunch of stuff going on screen, which is pretty much like always. In theory, I feel like this is a great idea as far as the graphic stability for players. In 5, you did the flight school training, so you had the experience to do flying missions to 100% complete the story. This will also be in 6, as well as driving and sniping schools, where you have to complete all the courses with an acceptable score, so you're able to do certain missions in the game to 100% complete the story. Having acceptable scores and passing the courses is how you have more features, like when driving vehicles and being able to drive accurately at very high speeds, zipping through traffic, as well as drifting. And when using sniper rifles, being able to hit targets from super far away, and elements like the wind won't have to be calculated as much before shooting. The shooting ranges at the ammunition shops will be more challenging and in-depth. Passing the challenges is how you upgrade your weapon stats, such as accurately shooting your targets easier, faster reloading, bullet time, and more. As far as environments, you will hear on the radio or social media when special locations are being built in the city, such as restaurants and clubs, and you will see construction workers building these locations over time in the game. There's going to be so many more buildings that you can go in, such as clubs, restaurants, grocery stores, malls, trap houses, dealerships, hotels, and even people's houses. Also, causing serious damage to buildings will take time for construction people to fix, and you'll be able to see this over time. NPCs are a lot more interactive. You could be driving and crash into someone. That NPC will get out their car and start trying to fight or shoot at you, which, depending on why the cops are after you, the cops could start chasing the NPC while they are running away, and you will lose your wanted level. When you do crimes like drug deals, beat downs, or shootings, NPCs will report you to the cops, but if nobody is around, you won't get a wanted level. No more wanted levels or cops just spawning when you create chaos if nobody is around. There will be special boxes all over the city that will contain money, valuables, weapons, and keys to be able to access special places in the game. Returning characters such as Michael or Trevor from 5 or Nico from 4 is still rumored to happen, as well as a old Tommy from the original Vice City. Any of these characters in 6 would be awesome for nostalgia. Honestly, we've already been waiting all these years for 6 to come out. I'm down to keep waiting, as long as when the game comes out, it's good to go. No glitches, freezing, or any kind of problems that makes the game feel broken, and we waited all this time for nothing. But I feel Rockstar is going to make this worth the wait. But yeah, that's the video. How do you feel about the GTA 6 games not coming out all at the same time? Does it annoy you when channels get the games before everyone else and are able to spoil everything? Is there anything in this video that I didn't talk about that you would like to see? Like and share the video, subscribe, tell other GTA fans to support the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Totally for sure.